Okay, just a quick announcement today. In this video, I'm going to show you a couple things. First, number one is if you logged in today, you'll see a pop-up announcement that a session timeout has been implemented. It's 20 minutes, but if you just keep working on these screens or move your mouse or something like that, it'll always reset. And if you do have an idle session um, for 20 minutes, it'll actually warn you when it gets to the 3-minute mark. You'll get a little pop-up, and then you can click it, and it'll continue your session. So that's just, and that was something that was required through Intuit for their accreditation process. But the bigger and maybe more important thing here is this new feature for payment gateway log. So what this does is whenever our server is sending a request out to a third-party payment gateway, such as PayPal or Authorize.net, we are going to be logging the request and the response. Now, this is an experimental feature, so you'll see that at the top there's a little disclaimer. It's currently enabled right now for Authorize.net and PayPal Standard. So sorry if you're using one of the other payment methods, it's just not ready yet, but it will be actually very soon. I would say that the other payment methods will get rolled out as each one gets done, but probably no more than a week or two to have the rest of them converted over to the new code. But real quick, I'll just run through this. The default sort is descending by the date timestamp of the transaction, and then you have the customer, you have the user, whether it was a staff or if it was a customer user, the payment method, the reference number if one exists, in other words, if the payment went through, and the amount, whether it was live or test mode, the result, and then some error information. And then the meat of it, where say a developer is going to want to look at all this, is if you actually click on one of these items, and then you're going to get, did I not click it? There we go. And then you're going to get the request data and the response data. This is actual raw data that was sent from our server, and then the response back from their server. So you'll see here, and this is a test using PayPal's sandbox. So you'll see that this is the request, this is the response back from their server, and it was a successful transaction. So if there was a problem, any problem, where instead of just showing a very terse sort of abbreviated error message like, sorry, but your payment was declined, the raw data in here will really show you all the codes that were returned and kind of give you a little bit more information about what happened. So this is a great diagnostic tool, not only for us and for developers, but for you, the customer. Maybe even before you end up, say, opening a support ticket, you can go here and at least see what your customer did. Maybe they requested, they clicked the payment twice or something like that, and that would show here. You'd see it 2 times, very close together on the date timestamp there. So that's it. That's how it works. If you have any problems or you encounter any issues with this, just open a support ticket or open up a in-app chat and let someone know.